there, my name is Mike Munzing with Munzing Mortgage Group. It's time for another update this week. We're heading into the weekend. It's been a fabulous week. Weather is beautiful. This weekend's going to be great. Go over to my website at www.mikemunzing.com and be sure and pull up my rate sheet. It is there for you to take to your open house so you can talk to the sellers who you're working with and those buyers who come in. You want to discuss with them what is going on with the rates. They have jumped up again, just slightly again from last week. It has been quite a steady upward trend over the last couple of months, which is affecting what your buyers can buy. That is definitely something you want to discuss with them in detail. If they've been pre-approved a month or two ago, things are going to possibly be a little bit different. What I've heard from a few of you, by the way, is why are there so many lenders visiting me at my open house? This is why. As the rates have gone up, the refis have gone away, a lot of those newer lenders that you're meeting out there were refi guys. They got into the business with the refinances. Now they're scampering around trying to figure out how to meet you realtors. You want to be steady and stick with the guys that you know. I've been out here 25 to 30 years. A lot of your other lenders have been out here a long time, but these new guys, they haven't really worked the purchase market. Be careful with that. Keep with a name you know. Once again, Mike Munzing, I've been here, love to work with you, but stick with the loyal guys, the guys that have been around for a long time, because we know how to put those deals together. Once again, grab that rate sheet and call me when you find a new buyer on your open houses. Okay, let's see what Stephen Thomas is looking at in this week's report. Puts them out every other week. Just had one out a few days ago. You can find that at www.reportsonhousing.com. Let's see what he sees for the week. Once again, Stephen is a statistician. He's been out for a long time. He runs these numbers in the Orange County market, so I bring them to you so you know what's going on. It's a subscription report. I know a lot of you guys are using that. You're subscribing to it. It's fantastic. It gives you those great numbers to talk to your buyers and sellers about. Let's see what he has to say roughly. Yeah, he does mention what we all know. It's been a very frustrating market over the last number of months with the low inventory, but it's getting slightly better as we get more properties on the market. As the rates go up, the buyers have slowed up a bit. So what has been tremendously frustrating for our buyers is getting a little bit better. We're hitting what's called an equilibrium in the market, kind of an economic term, where the demand is starting to match up a little bit more with the supply. It's working out pretty well. Let's see. The inventory that we are seeing increasing is basically, as he puts it, on the backs of sellers who right now are a bit overzealous. They're coming in high and then they're having to do price reductions. He mentions that 50% of the listings that have been brought out of late are seeing price reductions prior to them selling. He asked, is it still a good time to buy for the buyers? Well, absolutely. He says that currently, with the buyers being more patient and the marketing time being longer, it's a great time to buy, especially as he predicts, and I predict, that the interest rates will continue to go higher. So before the rates go too much higher, it is a good time to buy. And he's got a little grid here that you can get on the report if you get it, showing what happens when the rates go up. As for active inventory, in the last 2 weeks, it has gone up another 6%. We are already up to 5,869 homes in Orange County on the market across all spectrums. That's a jump of 347 homes in those 2 weeks. As far as demand is what he looks at as properties in escrow, not closed deals, but what's currently in escrow. That has also jumped at 5% in the last 2 weeks. That's up by 122 homes to a current number of 2,829 homes currently in escrow. He does mention there's a very slight increase for distressed properties, short sales and foreclosures. Those are up only 15 homes, which is up to now only a measly 246 homes, and that is a 6% increase. Remember that when you've got the buyers who are trying to hold out, They want to find that foreclosure or that short sale. Those are getting pretty hard to find. So you may want to re-educate them, let them know what's going on in the market so they don't strictly try to hold out for that. I want to bring up a couple of charts here. This one shows the listings kind of year over year. You can see that Orange County up 73% from the start of the year as far as listing inventory. That is great news. That's what's changing this market. We just talked about that. Next shows kind of an overlay over his chart here that Orange County, being up 73%, is up quite a bit more than the other surrounding counties. We're doing better here than everybody else. That's fantastic. They're at, Riverside's only up 6%, LA 48, some of the others, but we are beating everybody at 73%. That's fantastic for you and I. The interesting part is just a little graphic here that shows that prices overall are up 24% year over year. So from last year to this year, prices have jumped up 24% across all the markets. Interesting number. These are some of Stephen Thomas's kind of big annual overview charts. Next, he does bring up the two areas down here in South Orange County real quickly for new construction, the big projects. One is the Rancho Mission Viejo. That is going to be bringing in, let's see, about 14,000 new homes and then 6,000 homes for seniors, but that's 14,000 new homes in that area. From what I understand, the builders are paying about $5,000 for you. As he puts it, the builders are paying you $5,000 to steal your buyers. We're going to see some of that. We had that in the years past. We're coming into that a little bit more again, but that's going to be 14,000 new homes in the coming years. And then let's see, another 10,700 homes in the Irvine area. I do know that Lake Forest is adding some new homes as well. So we're seeing some of those new homes coming into play. I want to watch and see what the interest rate jump is going to do to that. And then finally, once again, subscribe to Stephen's site. Here's kind of a look at his site. And you can find that once again at www.reportsonhousing.com. Great resource, very effective, very helpful to you when you're working with those buyers and those sellers. The more information that you can have, the better you are. So we're heading once again into a fantastic weekend. I've been out here 25, 30 years, 30 years overall in real estate, 25 years in lending. I love working with you and your buyers. I've been out here working all aspects of the business. I've done a lot of my own processing and been a loan officer in all different realms. I do FHA, VA, the whole bit. So if you have a buyer who needs to know what the best program for him is, absolutely have them give me a call at 949-689-5626 or send them over to my online application, which is quick, simple. They get it right over to me. I can pull their credit and let you know exactly what they can do. It's tough when they haven't talked to a lender and you're driving them around. That is not effective. So let's make sure they've got that income we need. Let's make sure they've got the credit and not recently a foreclosure a year ago. Let's make sure they're good and clean before you spend time with them. And then you'll be writing those offers with so much more confidence. It'll be fantastic. Let's work together. I'm here for you. I'm here for those buyers. It'll be great. Give me a call anytime. Well, God bless you. God bless your family. God bless this beautiful country we live in. And let's work together. Bye-bye. Money, 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 money.